Sort of stay on with me. I want to quickly bring in Paulomi Saha also. Paulomi, so Prime Minister Modi has reached and arrived at the residence. And in the next few minutes, we'll know about the itinerary, possibly about the timing of the cremation and the last rites, as Prime Minister Modi will likely to be there at the residence for the next few hours too. This while he already also has a separate itinerary of work that was already scheduled, and which is interesting to mention that he hasn't cancelled also, because work must also go on. So what are you picking up about the details that are coming in about that? And any anecdote, any messages that you can see other ministers and people of other political parties are also expressing right now? Follow me.
That's right. Obviously, condolences are pouring in from all quarters, even from opposition leaders. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has tweeted. P. Chidambaram, Congress leader and member of parliament, he's tweeted as well, expressing his condolences to the Prime Minister and his family. What we can inform our viewers right now is, as Saurabh was pointing out, the last rites will be performed today. They will be performed at the Sector 30 crematorium in Gandhinagar, and only close family members will be part of the last rites and the final journey of Heeraba Modi. BJP workers, party workers have been told not to gather in Gandhinagar, to let this be a private moment for the family itself. So they've been told already not to, arrive at the residence of the Prime Minister's brother in Gandhinagar or at the crematorium where the final rites will be performed. The Prime Minister has already reached his brother's residence, and they were just awaiting that. So we do know that in a short while from now, the family will, of course, decide with, of course, the priest as to when would be the time when the final rites should be performed, but they will be performed today itself. Also, what we're learning from the Prime Minister's office, this has been officially tweeted out from the Prime Minister's handle, that he will be, in fact, joining the program that he was
Paulomi, stay on with me because Pushkar Singh Dhami is also speaking right now as messages continue to pour in. Let's just listen into that.
सम्मान पूरी दुनिया के अंदर ले जाने का काम किया है। माँ की छाप उनके अंदर स्पष्ट रूप से दिखती है कि जितने कष्टों में, जितने अभावों में माँ ने बच्चों को, प्रधानमंत्री जी को भी पहला संस्कार, पहला अगर शिक्षा देने का काम किसी ने किया तो उन्होंने ही किया। तो उनका जाना हम सभी के लिए, संपूर्ण भारतवासियों के लिए एक दुखद क्षण है। प्रधानमंत्री जी के साथ साथ मैं इस दुखद क्षण पर परमपिता परमेश्वर से प्रार्थना करता हूं कि पुण्य आत्मा को अपने श्री चरणों में स्थान दे तथा उनके सभी आत्मीजनों को इस दुख को सहन करने की शक्ति प्रदान करें। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
धामी जी, 18 जून 2022 इसी साल अपने ब्लॉग में प्रधानमंत्री ने लिखा था, जब मैं संगठन में काम करता था, ज्यादा बिजी होने की वजह से परिवार के संपर्क में बहुत कम रह पाता था। उस दौरान मेरे बड़े भाई मां को केदारनाथ ले गए। वहां स्थानीय लोगों को यह बात पता चल गई कि नरेंद्र मोदी की मां आ रही हैं। वे सड़कों पर बुजुर्ग महिलाओं से पूछते रहे कि क्या वे नरेंद्र मोदी की मां है। अंत में वो मेरी मां से मिले, उन्हें कंबल, चाय दी, केदारनाथ में उनके रहने की आरामदायक व्यवस्था की। बाद में जब वो मुझसे मिली तो बोली, ऐसा लगता है कि तुम कुछ अच्छा काम कर रहे हो क्योंकि लोग तुमको पहचानते हैं। ये बताता है गोपी कि प्रधानमंत्री अपनी मां से हमेशा जुड़े रहे, लेकिन चाहे वो उनके खुद के संघर्ष के दिन हो, चाहे बाद में उन्होंने दिल्ली आ गए वो अपने कामकाज के।
Right, that was Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami speaking to India today. Let's go across and get more reactions from our reporters on the ground as well. This visual is from Viradnagar in Gandhinagar, where the residence is of Heeraba Modi, where she had been staying all this while. At 100 years of age that she had turned on 18th of June, Prime Minister Modi had written, perhaps for the first time, revealing the impact of his mother's life, and not just lessons but life lived as an example on Prime Minister Modi. Now, remember, very few people have actually managed to get beyond a glimpse of Heeraba Modi, about her thoughts, about her views. But when she did speak, she always spoke very fondly about her son. In an earlier conversation with my colleague Preeti Chaudhary, many years ago actually, Heeraben had said that she knew that her son will become Prime Minister one day. Here's an exclusive excerpt of that conversation. And as we go across to that chat, I want to just quickly take you through these visuals coming in. Whether it was in Gandhinagar, in Gujarat or in national capital Delhi at Prime Minister's house, it was the bond that always surfaced and resurfaced, showing about the lessons that he's learned.
माता जी क्या लग रहा है आप नरेंद्र मोदी जी आशीर्वाद है
मेरा आशीर्वाद છે અને ગુજરાતનું રાજ કર્યું છે અને દિલ્હીનું રાજ એ કરશે મારો આશીર્વાદ છે
2012 में आप ही ने बोला था कि पीएम बनेंगे 2012 में जब सीएम बने थे आप ही ने बोला था कि अब पीएम बनेंगे
સેવા કરવાની ને બધું કરશે જે ઈચ્છા છે એ બધી પૂરી થશે ભગવાન કરશે
माता जी क्या लग रहा है आप नरेंद्र मोदी जी आशीर्वाद है
मेरा आशीर्वाद છે અને ગુજરાતનું રાજ કર્યું છે અને દિલ્હીનું રાજ એ કરશે મારો આશીર્વાદ છે
2012 में आप ही ने बोला था कि पीएम बनेंगे 2012 में जब सीएम बने थे आप ही ने बोला था कि अब पीएम बनेंगे
સેવા કરવાની ને બધું કરશે જે ઈચ્છા છે એ બધી પૂરી થશે ભગવાન કરશે
Right, so that was that beautiful conversation that when she knew that he's now going to become the Prime Minister as well, which he did become and become again. Now let me bring in one. Saurav Akhtaria is on the ground in Gandhinagar. There's also Gaurav Sawant joining me. Gaurav, you know, you've covered the politics of this country for many, many years now, but when Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister and became one again, and then these moments that we also got to see, you know, it was very interesting to see about where he comes from. And that also for people to know is very important. That a mother leading by example, and we're playing a conversation in 2012. All these years, she must have seen so much of changes and development, not only in Gujarat but across the country. And therefore very clear with her views, Gaurav, isn't it?
She was. That clarity of thought was always there in each interaction that she had. And you know, the Prime Minister, the problems that he saw that his mother was facing all her life as a child, that left a major impact on him. I'd once again take you back to the blog that the Prime Minister wrote when his mother had turned 100. He spoke of the small house that they had in Gandhinagar, the fact that it was a windowless house. It had nothing in it. How his mother...
आखिरी सांस ली और दुख की इस घड़ी में पूरा देश प्रधानमंत्री के साथ सीधी तस्वीरें पार्थिव शरीर पर श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करते हुए प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी 100 साल की उम्र में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी
All right, so these are the live visuals now coming in on your screen of Prime Minister Narendra Modi who's reached. And a saddening moment, remember, this was the same place where he had returned about a few months ago.